Hey, Tracy Lewis from Stuff and Things. I have a special request from my husband for his father's birthday card. This is the card I created. There is the inside, and he wants me to add white to the upper with a bunch of different sun pictures. We're from Seattle, and right now it is very cold there. And they've had a lot of snow and rain and your typical bad Pacific Northwest weather. So I had already created this card as sort of a happy Pacific Northwest card. But I am going to work on this, and I thought, oh, this would be fun to get recorded. So I'm working on masking down my piece of cardstock that I have already broken into 6 quadrants and used a 0.5 multi-liner pen to line them out. I am right now unstickying my painter's tape in the hopes that I don't peel the edges of the cardstock. I have already brought out a bunch of inks. The stamp sets I'm going to use today are in hiding. It's Flowering Desert and Waterfront. I believe I have seen them. I will show you what those two sets are like. This is Waterfront, and this is Flowering Desert. So I'll use bits and pieces from each for each of my small images. I have full sticky backed sticky notes as well, and I will work on. Alright, I am back. We had a flood warning alert, and what I didn't know is that when it went off on my phone, stopped the filming. So I'm going to go through and tell you what I did, and then I did think to check before I did the last one. So basically I did 5 of the different little mini kind of 1.5 inches. I used, on this one is Daffodil Delight with Smoky Slate for the mountain, and the mountain is just the mountain inked up with the sun inked up. So very simple. Then I peeled away and did a palm tree. The palm tree was crumb cake at an angle using the strip on one side. So I did a strip and then I cleaned it off. I have my chamois sitting right here to clean off every stamp as I go, because I am repeating a lot of them. I did balmy blue, and when I did the balmy blue, it looks like I just took and did the edge right here. I used early espresso and then did garden green for the palm trees, and I made, because these suns are next to each other, I made this a deeper orange sun using pumpkin pie. All of this took, like a couple minutes to do even both of those. So now I used So Saffron for this sun, crumb cake with the long skinny for the desert sand. And then I used the Cactus Builder. I will admit I am new to the Cactus Builder, having just bought it. And I've used the big cactus, but not these little pieces. So what I did on a piece of scratch paper is drew out a design with the 3 smallest pieces. On the set, you get 5 different sizes. You get this large one, this long skinny one, and then I used these 3. And actually, there's 4 small pieces, and I did not use this piece right here. I ended up setting it aside. In fact, you can go right back. So I used the 3 smallest pieces And I'm not sure if that is supposed to be a flower, but I used it as the smallest little piece here for making my cactus. I see cactus all around me. We have a wonderful park that is full of really nice cactus, all labeled so that you can tell. Some of them are really old and they have marked the ages of them. Then I did the 2 sunsets. I used for the top one those 3 colors. I think I even threw in pumpkin pie. So I did those 4 colors for the upper sunset, and these mountains are done in gray granite. And I simply took the mountain and repeated it. I did it here, and then I did it here, and then I masked it all off. I have my little sun mask, and I even was able to mask off, you know, these little angles just right for the most part, and was able to get that nice looking sunset. And then I did a repeat. I just did balmy blue along the bottom and put the sun there and a line. Finished that sunset in slightly different colors. I actually tried to go lighter, so I did these 3 colors. In real life I can see the lighter, but I'm not sure if the lighter shows for you like it does for me. Now I'm on the last one. The last one is going to be the trees, and I'm really sorry that now I can't repeat the work that I did unless I start all over. And I don't really feel like starting all over. I'm going to use Garden Green and Early Espresso. Now the way these trees fit on this small image, I don't even know that the Early Espresso trunks will show. But let's just see. I have to protect my edges. These full sticky back I use also for creating masks. I also use them on my electronic fussy cut machine, my brother machine, to help finish off any sections, or if I want to cut, like in a big image that has multiple flowers, if I want to cut out just one of the bigger flowers as a pop-up, I use these two and a light box to create my extra layers, individual layers. All right, so trees. Looks like I can get some of the trunks. I can even probably add, not Early Espresso, let's do, well, maybe that would be okay. I'm adding some ground since we have the space. Okay. And our sun, I'm going to have be, because if you look at the colors of the suns, I'm going to have it be the lightest. Now the next thing for me to see, all right, so mission accomplished. I have 6 different suns. I want to make sure not to tear the cardstock, so I'm pulling slowly. See, it tore a little bit. Let's go slow. So the secret is to just go nice and slow. I'm thinking of trimming this down even more and adding a layer, which I will show you in a minute what my thoughts are. All right, special request finished. Here is the card. I am thinking that I can trim a little bit all the way around and add that red. That is real red, so that it matches. Then I'm going to, oh, let's get rid of our sun mask and see how that looks. So then the question becomes, we've already got some seabirds here. Like I said, I am not the best at drawing seabirds. I'm going to use my 0.3 pen, if I can find it. Here's the 0.3 pen. So I drew the edges with 0.5. I can see that I can draw the birds that way. I can also get away with drawing the birds this way. There's that. And then the other place I was thinking birds would be nice is up here in the tropical, the other water scene. There we go. Phew, stressful. Doing things I'm not comfortable doing. And I would not be comfortable doing it whether it's on camera or off. It's just not something that I draw a lot of, are seabirds. So there we have it. I will trim this down and we'll take a picture to add to my article for this card. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun thing to do on a lazy rainy day that doesn't seem to be wanting to let up at all. Thanks for watching.